have never seen your face, not even a glimpse, as whispers grow about the possibility of a new arrival. This emotional poem captures a father's quiet hopes, dreams and prayers for the life growing within, a journey of waiting love and divine wonder.
They said a secret lives beneath her silence, and I felt it like a heartbeat in the night. I have built kingdoms. I have walked with shadows, but nothing prepared me for this kind of light. To the child I have not yet met, they don't see it when I sit alone, my smile hiding the storms I cannot name. For in her stillness, something sacred stirs, and in my chest, a fire without flame. No decree announced it, no royal trumpet played, yet my soul bowed when I first knew a life was forming beneath the woman I cherish, a verse being written pure and true. I do not know your face, my child, but I have whispered your name into winds unsaid. Before I touch your fingers or hear your cry, I have felt you sleeping beside me in bed. Ya Allah, what have you trusted me with? This miracle wrapped in flesh and prayer, a child not born of duty or design, but of light, of mercy, of love laid bare. She walks gently, carrying you with her sabr and patience, and I watch her, stunned by her grace. Every breath she takes is for two, and I thank my Allah for this holy space. I have held stewards, written laws, and ruled rooms, but nothing humbles a man like waiting to wait for the sound of a soul arriving, for a new voice in a world still debating. So I write to you, my unseen flower, my breath, my blood, my Nuri to thee, my light to thee. This poem will be your lullaby. Before the world even gets to see a heart not ready but willing. I have stood before roaring crowds with steel in my spine, but this silence, this waiting, it softened me. I am not afraid of war nor of storms, yet your heartbeat makes my hands shake quietly. What will you be, little soul of mine? Will your voice be rain, or wind or flame? Will you run barefoot through desert dreams, or sit by the sea and question your name? I do not ask for perfection from you, only light, only love, only truth. And if the world ever tries to dim you, may you remember your father once wept in youth. You are not born yet, but already I miss you. Strange how that works when a soul is involved, as if your absence pulls at the fabric of me, as if you are the mystery I have never solved. Your mother walks like a prayer answered slow, with patience stitched into her bones. I place my hand upon her belly sometimes, and feel as if I have touched ancient poems and stones. I whisper to you, and no one's near. Grew strong, my love, grew kind and wise. The stars above us, have seen generations, but none will be you. None will match your skies. You carry the blood of warriors and poets, of sand and script and sacred air, and still I want you to be soft. To know love is not weakness, it's rare. The world will ask of you many things, but never forget my Akailabi, your word. My Akailabi, you were loved before you ever arrived, before your feet even touched this earth. If you are a daughter, may your eyes hold grace, a fire, gentle enough to light the room. And if a son, may your silence carry depth, like my own, fused not in noise, but in gloom. But whoever you are, whatever you will be, you already own the best of me. I write now, so you may read one day, and know your father once bent on the knee, not for a crown, nor for a throne, but to thank God for you alone. The legacy I hope you inherit. You are not born into emptiness, my child. You arrive at the edge of my longest prayer, a world carved by silent promises, and carries on backs that knew how to care. You will inherit the hush between stars, and the language of dunes that never spoke lies. You will walk through halls where echoes remember, and your name will rise like falcon in the sky. But more than lands and flags and names, I hope you inherit my hunger for truth, not the gold in my chest or the keys to the gates, but the fire I found when I was still youth. May you never trade your softness for strength, nor your tears for hollow pride. Let your kindness roar like thunder in silence, and your silence be a place to confide. You are made from dua and dust, a prayer, from breath, from love, from sacred light. And no place I have entered, no throne I have sat on, has compared to your known and unknown delight. I dream of the day I will carry you, wrapped like a verse upon my chest, and wonder what your first word will be, or how my heartbeat will handle the rest. I have seen men build towers out of rage, but I want to build you a home out of prayer, a place where your soul will never shrink, where the wind hums. You are safe here. Let the sands tell you stories I've got. Let the seas teach you about return. Let the moon remind you how to listen, and the sun show you where to burn. I do not wish for the world to adore you, that comes and goes like passing rain. I wish you peace when no one sees you, and joy untouched by fame or pain. Your grandfather once said in quiet, legacy is what outlives your name. And I pray you find your meaning in moments, not medals, not marble, not fame. Be the kind that holds an old man's hand, that writes poem for a silent tree, that sees a child caring in the crowd, and stops simply to sit on one knee. You will be born of lineage and light, but don't let the world define your flame. You are not what they expect of you, you are the answer to a whisper. With no name, I will not promise you perfection. My love, I'm still learning how to be whole, but I promise this, no storm shall reach you without first crossing the walls of my soul. I will be the silence you can fall into, the steady ground beneath your leap, the voice that whispers when dreams tremble, the arm that guards your most fragile sleep. You will grow and stumble and question me. That is the nature of time and fire. But me, you never doubt, not even once, that loving you is my heart's only desire. There will be days I fall short, I know. Days the world will pull me far away. But know, my child, in every prayer I prayed, your name is the line I never fail to say. When you cry, have a lot, hush your storm. I will teach you to dance with the rain. When you fail, I will not hide your wounds. I will kiss every scar without shame. I will teach you more than bloodlines and flags. I will show you the power of grace. That strength is not in the sword or crown, but in soft hands that lift another in peep hell. But in soft hands that lift another in place. My child, you're not an extension of me. You are your own sacred verse, your own bread. I'm only the ink that will write beside you until my time bows quietly to death. I will not push you toward the spotlight, nor drown you in the weight of names. I will give you a garden of silence and light, where your joy grows free of games. And if one day I am no longer here, before you see your first full word, know this, I spoke to you long before birth. In poems no one ever heard, I touched your soul with trembling fingers. I left prayers folded inside your skin. And if ever you wonder what love looks like, just open these verses. The child I still wait for. And so I wait with hands that have held power, but now only long to hold you. I wait like the moon waits for nightfall, quiet, steady, unseen, but true. Some say it's a boy, some whisper a girl. I smile and let their guesses pass. For to me, you're neither yet. You are just soul, eternal, vast. Your name is still folded in the unseen, your face still painted to divine unknown. But your presence is here like perfume left after a voice is gone. She carries you gently like a sacred verse with strength I cannot begin to write. And I carry the greeting, a poem born in shadows, lit by light. I imagine your fingers, your eyes, your breath, your first cry, breaking through the dusk. I wonder if you will come in silence or thunder, in the middle of prayer, or soft like musk. What matter is not what they expect, nor what they whirled, when lame or frame. What matters is you, my child, the miracle forming, the answer before the question came. I do not rush the days ahead. I do not chase the months like fire. I sit in this stillness with my pen writing lullabies made of longing and desire. You are 4 months of light and mystery, of kicks not felt, of dreams unknown. Yet already you have changed my prayer, made me a man in ways nothing else has shown. One day you will read this when your eyes can hold the sky, and you will know that even before you arrived, you were the reason I learned to cry. Until then, stay soft within her. Let her heartbeat be your home. And know that just outside that sacred skin, a father waits, writing, dreaming, alone. I have flown with falcons, raced the wind, but nothing compares to waiting for you. You're the crown I never wore, the only throne I gladly kneel to. I've walked through golden corridors with silence, whispering your name through it's not yet known. The wild may call me many things, but to you, my child, Halibi, will simply call me home. Let the stars prepare your welcome. Yeah, Halibi, yeah, Halibi, let time fold softly around your birth. For you are not just another child. Habibi, you are the future wrapped in art. Habibi, I'm not just waiting, I'm becoming. And everything I have ever ruled now waits for you. To my child. As whispers grow about the possibility of a new arrival, this emotional poem captures a father's quiet hopes, dreams, and prayers for the life growing within. The video builds anticipation with every verse, a poetic journey of waiting, love, and divine wonder.